Okay, welcome after the break. It's Mulaqat with Sukhi Bart. Of course, I'm talking to Jags Klimax. Jags, sort of DJ side. We were talking about Hira. Would you actually? Let's just find out. Hira is that the band for you from that era?
I think it's a cross between Hira and DCS.
Oh, okay.
And knowing Shin very well, and obviously doing a track with him.
You had to say that.
He beat me up. No, but they were awesome.
He wouldn't beat anybody up, would he?
No, you know what?
A gentleman.
Absolute.
Not a gentleman.
If anyone asks if sum Shin up in one word, I would say gentleman.
One.
Absolutely top guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So Hira and DCS.
Oh, Hira, awesome. Yeah.
I remember when we used to go, obviously we were with Gabru's Punjab, the Bhangra group, we used to go and see Alap, and obviously, you see on the circuit, and even Mangal Singh, God, I remember, once Chirag Bachchan. I think we were in Huddersfield or something like that.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, well,
and there was never...
you could say that.
And you're not going to get a Bhangra gig in Huddersfield, so the wedding was the place to go to see these people.
Wedding was the one. And I remember Mangal Singh, he had just released... what was the album from the film Yari Jattadi? Because he did all that.
Oh, yeah.
Surbir Jatt Sur mein yode alvele.
I was like, check my man.
Hey, maybe, if it's vocals that need, anything could happen.
Yep.
I could wear a few of those.
We'll get you a wig. We'll get you a wig.
And then I want the real thing. I want it implanted. Isn't that amazing? Like, you see people like these singers these days who you've seen them before, and you think, that's a very bad receding hairline. And then you see them now, they've got like a flock of hair on the head.
The miracles of modern day technology.
Is that what you think?
Well,
I thought
that's
maybe
what it
it's
is.
a growth or a seed that they plant.
They're rubbing coconut oil on their head, isn't it?
It's all the marshmallow in India.
Right, let's get it going.
At the end of life with a headache after.
Yeah.
You need some paracetamols after. Yeah, I mean, we're very blessed to see those bands in those times, live music.
In that way, in that form.
In that form. Now, would you say now that the DJs are ruling the wedding scene now? Is that where it's all happening?
Yeah, of course, but that's just a development and the kind of way that any industry is. If nothing progressed and nothing moved on, we'd all be wearing flares.
Really?
Yeah, and you're not, buddy. I'm wearing fitted, expensive jeans, and so are you. And like we would be.
No, mine are not expensive.
Yeah, but like they are. He's very modest. But like but things develop and they evolve.
Yeah.
And so obviously, with regards to a band they're all awesome and they all got massive songs, but they're obviously kind of limited to an extent to what they are identified by, like their songs.
Yeah.
But with a DJ, obviously we have a whole library of songs. People book Jags Klimax. They want to see Jags Klimax DJ and play his songs. Yeah. But they also want to see me mix up and do what I do with other songs that are popular. Yeah. And I think people like that that mix.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go to say that these singers are still booked and are still busy and still obviously you might have a DJ and a singer and that's very popular nowadays. And everyone's doing their thing.
Moving on from that subject, obviously when I'm DJing, still the 80s set. As soon as you put Pabbi,
everyone gets up.
You know what? It still rocks, doesn't that whole beat?
Yep.
What was it? Shava Shava.
Yeah.
The beat comes in, and Deepak Khazanchi.
Oof.
Wherever you're listening,
legend.
Deepak Khazanchi is a legend.
I have a picture with him. One of my prized possessions. A picture of with that genius. I can say he's a genius.
Genius. Held the guitar upside down.
He's very good.
And changed the world of Bhangra music. Talk about Bhangra music. Sorry, let's talk about what
we're like reminiscing now.
We are.
Yeah, I'm only 16.
Let's talk about. Obviously, you've done the Lember. You've done the Bullet. What's coming out? You're working on new some.
Yeah. So at the end of May, I'm very, very, very excited to announce I've got a new track entitled Nazara. Which I've been very, very lucky to work with the great Angrez Ali.
Oh, okay.
Awesome vocalist. That guy is a singer. And I've done a brilliant track with him. Massive video which we shot in the Bend in Punjab, which I'm really, really looking forward to. No, you're gonna no. We're gonna wait till the video. They're gonna have to wait. Like my Bend is Dosanjh Kala.
Okay.
And I wanted to shoot it there, but unfortunately it wasn't. It didn't look as great on camera as it did in my eye.
Don't cuss your Bend.
I'm not going to cuss my Bend, which I love very, very dearly. But like, but obviously artistic kind of side of things prevailed, and Sai, the director, was like, we got to shoot it in another place. But
you're going, no, it's fine, but my mom, you know,
well, my mum's band is Folpotta,
okay.
you know, obviously. But my father's band is the Sanjgalan.
All right.
Which, if those of you that have been to India, is not too far from Haveli, where everyone knows Haveli in Jalandhar.
Oh, right. Is that the back of, okay,
So you got Haveli, and then you got the McDonald's across the road.
Yeah.
And it's about 10 minutes from there, the Sanjgalan. So, so I wanted to shoot it there, but we shot it somewhere else. But it's awesome. It's very traditional. Obviously, people are used to this kind of modern videos that I do. But this is more of a bit of a desi kind of traditional video, which I'm excited to show everyone.
And the song itself, is it traditional? Is it traditional instruments?
Yeah,
because everything now is more on a drum loop.
I think my style of music making and the style of music my team make, you know, Cam, obviously, very integral part of my music making and my team. You know, we kind of banged our heads together. Yeah, it's got that Jags Klimax vibe, and it's traditional and modern at the same time, but definitely one to kind of fill the dance floors, which a lot of my tracks are about. Being a DJ as well, I like playing songs that kind of get people dancing, and this is no different.
So you'd never see you doing sort of a lovey-dovey track? Or...
Well, I was fortunate enough to work with Sonu Nigam and done a track entitled Rafta Rafta with him, and possibly in the future.
Right.
But I'll keep them poker cards close to my chest for now.
But it's all about dancing at the moment.
Oh, I love it.
When you look at a track, you think of it a wedding, a promotional, a dance floor track, rather than...
I just trust my instinct and intuition,
right.
I'd say.
And how do you find your lyrics?
Ah, right.
I mean, that's the biggie, isn't it? Because everybody's looking for that hook line, that clap.
Yeah, you know, I think you draw inspiration from many different things in life. You know, it could be conversation with my brother, for example, and something might pop up. Buddy, that's a sick idea. We're going to go with that.
Right.
Or I could be stuck in traffic. Something comes to mind. You know, you get these moments that something kind of clicks.
Right.
Right. Cool. We've got a basis. I'm very fortunate. I work with very good songwriters. Buddy, Gana Dana. This is the hook line. For instance, I remember Hanji. Sare Hanji. Everyone. Hanji. Hanji. We've got to use
like that. Can I just say congratulations on Hanji? It could have been Durfittemu, but I prefer Hanji. I prefer good promotional of Punjabi language.
Of course, and our culture. Very, very important.
So
but it's also important to show that our culture is very, it's kind of like, it integrates.
Welcoming,
so, yeah. You are not going to get more welcoming people than Punjabi people.
I agree.
Never.
I agree.
Never.
I agree. And that's why, as a father, I'm always out of pocket. Because we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate, obviously, Diwali, Baisakhi, Easter. We Punjabis, we do it all.
And I say that when I speak to a lot of people, when you see, like, for instance, a Bollywood movies, that's a very big advertisement for Indian culture.
Yeah.
Every time you see a Punjabi person in a Bollywood film, they're always happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they, whenever they picturise Punjabi culture, where it would be like a Mela, like, for example, like Sukhi, everyone's happy, smiling, colour, the lot. And that is a true representation of our culture.
Yeah.
And I like to mix that. And like, you know, it's a Punjabi song shot in Thailand, for example.
Yeah.
It's a mix. We can do that because we have that flexibility within our community, our society, and our culture.
Okay, well, that's brilliant. Hoping you lots of success. Stay on the sofa with us.
We're here, buddy.
So that's Angrez Ali. Anything else? Any other videos?
You know what? We have 2015 again is another big year.
Right.
We're looking forward to releasing so much stuff with myself and the team. And buddy, I'll be back to tell you first.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you keep? I was going to say you keep climaxing, but you don't, because you've got a constant climax.
It's a family show, buddy.
I never meant anything.
Climax is a pinnacle of anything, and we are always making sure we're at the pinnacle.
But you're consistently climax, aren't you?
Yeah,
rather than keep.
We are heightening the bar each and every time. Yeah,
brilliant. Stay on the right. We're going to go to a short break, and after that, it'd be nice to have a mix of Western with Sufi on, actually. So don't go anywhere. I'll be joined by another guest.